Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be looking at some of the very best value meta midfielders that you can buy in FIFA 23 right now.
Are you fed up of getting out-teamed on FIFA? Want that God squad that you've always dreamed of? Check out MMOEXP and use code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out the link below. MMOEXP, the best place to buy coins.
So here we are starting with Vinicius Souza, a player I put in a team builder yesterday. Very good card for 20,000 coins. I think he's going to be quite undervalued because he's clunky, not got any skill moves. He's a little slow at this point of the game, but when you think about it, 6'2" with a good weak foot, very solid passing. Yes, don't get me wrong. Some of those dribbling stats, especially the balance and agility, they are pretty diabolical. But he won't feel shocking with that ball control and dribbling. He's 6'2", so he's not going to be too clunky, I don't think. And with those ridiculous defending and physical stats, you've got quite a beast in there, really. The passing stats are really good as well, so you'll be able to play on both feet pretty good. For 20,000 coins for a Brazilian midfielder in La Liga with these stats at this point of the game, really good value in my opinion. The thing is, well, when we talk about midfielders in this video, there's going to be a few types. There's going to be a few destroyers like Vinicius Souza. There's going to be a few who are box-to-box all-round. That probably be the majority of them, to us. That's what generally are the best midfielders on FIFA now. There's going to be a few who are a bit more creative going forward and lack a little bit defensively. Fagioli. 5-star weak foot. Very quick. Great on the ball. Insane stamina, but the rest of his physical's lacking. Pretty good defending. Like, it's basically 80 plus defending other than the heading accuracy. His passing's elite. Like, vision, short and long are the key passing stats, and he's cracked on all of them. His shot is good enough that I would say you could get away with it, especially if you put a 100 on him. But I think with Shadow on this guy, maybe even an engine. But this guy is really good. I've loved using Marco Verratti. He's not as good as Marco Verratti's card, but it's not a mile off in a lot of areas. Marco Verratti's 700k. This guy's, what, 35k, I think, at the moment? Don't get me wrong, the links aren't quite as good, but very solid links being Juve, Italian, Serie A. 35k, this guy's an insane bargain right now. The weak foot alone's massive. Chiellini, one of my favourite cards on the game right now in terms of value. I use him in my team. It's showing the loan rather than what I use, but I use him to link Bale in. Very good with that Carlos Vela as well now that they're released. Chiellini, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. I genuinely think he's one of the best players in the game when it comes to value. Not the easiest to link in, but if you do have Bale, it makes it a lot easier. Good nation as well. He doesn't really have a massive weakness other than his defending not being great for a midfielder, but he's very good across the board, and 4-star, 5-star is very nice. Perisic, Mr. Versatile himself. Don't think he's on course right now to get a team this season, but if he gets any more cards, they're always going to be cracked. Doesn't really have a bad area to his card again. Not the best defending, but it's pretty damn good. Bit clunky, but fine on the ball. 5-star weak foot. Just a very good all-round card. Perisic will always like that on FIFA when he gets a few upgrades. Timber. Quinton Timber. Is this Jurriën Timber from Ajax's brother? They look similar. Am I wrong there? Are they brothers? I'm going to assume they are. 4-star, 4-star. 90 pace. 90 pace on the midfielder. So with a Shadow, this guy's having 99 sprint, 97 excel. That is insane in the midfield. If he could play centre-back, he'd be very popular. Very good on the ball. His key passing stats are all good. Physical's cracked. Well, this guy's just insane. He's like 50k. If he had better chemistry, if this guy was Premier League and played for like Man U, Man City or something, he'd probably be over $1 million. That's how stupid chemistry makes a difference when it comes to what people pay. But absolute beast of a card. You could very easily use him in a cheap team and put like Dirk Kuyt, World Cup hero, to really help his chem. Lucas Paqueta. Like, look, compare these cards. Paqueta has the weak foot. Paqueta's got 10 less pace, much better shot. Passing's pretty similar. Honestly, I prefer Timber's passing on the key stats. Timber's an all-round better on the ball. Timber's got miles better physical, miles better defending. And Paqueta costs more. Never mind, the 10 pace alone is outrageous difference. But it's the price you pay for chemistry. Paqueta got very good chemistry being Brazil Premier League. Still very good value, just obviously there's levels to value. Paqueta was insane when he came out after a few of his upgrades, but still a very solid card, just a bit slow. Brozovic, not the best shot, and is definitely off the curve when it comes to pace. But the weak foot being 5-star, very good all-round card. Really like it. He's triple the price of that Fagioli, though. And Fagioli's probably easier to fit into your team and better, in my opinion. I still think Brozovic is good value, but this is just what I'm saying, that some cards just tend to be crazy value. Gwen Doozy, 4-star, 3-star. In the Hullet Gang. Very good card, used him quite a bit. Again, doesn't have a major weakness. I wish he had a 4-star weak foot, but under 100k in a league that's now very good on the game. French, very good nation to hybrid across leagues. He's a very good midfielder who can do a bit of everything. Park Ji-sung, very good again in the Hullet Gang. A lot of the best midfielders are going to be on this game now. Park Ji-sung, very good card. Plays like you'd expect. Balak, now he's not going to be as top tier as some of the others, and the prime costs a lot more. This one's only over 100k. And it's just if you just want to fit a midfielder in, you don't want to worry about chem, then Michael Balak is very good for that. Very solid card. Bit slow, but honestly, very decent across the board. Gravenberch, 4-star, 4-star, quick, just very versatile again. I think compared to what this card could have been, it's not as good as I expected, but it's a reasonable price for good chemistry links and a very versatile, good midfielder. Thiago. Now, this Thiago card, when he came out, no one cared about him because when he came out, it was lengthy this, lengthy that. Explosive players like this Thiago, no one even cared for, whereas now they're actually good. A lot of the best meta midfielders are really agile and quick on the game now. Whereas when he came out, rule breaker, it was all about lengthy players. So he kind of went under the radar, and I feel like he's a lot cheaper than he should be. He's 200k, but when you bear in mind Spain, Liverpool, Premier League, that is some of the best links in the game. Skill moves are great. Really good pace, especially for when he came out. Good shot. Great passing. Really solid on the ball. Defending's decent. Okay, physical, bit below average, but it's a very good card for 200k. Pedri. Similar card, honestly, to that Thiago in some ways. Ever so slightly quicker. Bit worse shot. The passing's pretty similar. Pedri's better on the ball. Pedri a bit better defending. Pedri much better physical. Pretty similar. But this Pedri's Barcelona and got a better weak foot. So I do think Pedri's the better value out of the two. But good options. Vitinha, 4-star, 3-star. Now, is he as good as some of the cards a bit cheaper than him on this? Maybe not. But you're getting a PSG player here. When it comes to building top teams, a lot of the time you do have to make a bit of a sacrifice, but you don't want to make a sacrifice where you have to put a really crap player in. So getting a player who fits the chemistry, like French League, PSG, is going to make a big difference. And he's still very good. Great passing, insane on the ball, quick, good across the board. Hullet Gang, very good card. Fred, 4-star, 4-star, nice dynamic image. Issue with this card is the finishing and strength, but I still like the card and still think that Fred plays very well. Fred at this point for a couple 100k for a Man U Brazilian midfielder in the Prem with these stats, pretty good. João Cancelo, very versatile, was a rip-off when he came out, like over 1 million coins, but I actually think he's fairly reasonable now, like 300k. Very good links, lots of good Portuguese players. Man City have some top players to link him in as well. Frenkie de Jong, would you prefer him to Pedri? Maybe not, but I don't. On these videos, there's not every player is going to be better value than the next one. There's going to be different options. If I think in these videos I put players I think are good value, just to give you guys a variety of choices for your squads. Gavi, lots of Barca players. This Gavi's a bit more at the expensive end, like 550k, but he's really good. One of the fastest midfielders in the game. Good shot, insane passing, 95 vision, 98 short and 91 long. Those are the key passing stats. So he's basically averaging 95 across the 3 key passing stats. About as good as it gets on the ball. Bit poor on some of the defensive stats and a bit weak, but crazy aggression stamina, crazy on the ball, rapid, great passing, can shoot. Very, very good card. And then my final two are Verratti and... No, not final two. We won't say the last one after that. We've got Pirlo and Verratti, but there's one more. Verratti, beast of a card. Like I said, players like that Fagioli, just a bit better stats across the board. I think he's good value considering he's pretty much an elite midfielder who can link into some of the best players in the game. Pirlo, 5'4", very nice. A Pirlo card that's got pace, ridiculous passing, doesn't really have a massive weakness. Yeah, a little bit sus on the defensive side compared to some midfielders, but insane at everything else. And the final one might surprise you, but it's Timothy and Modric. Now, you might be saying, Zell, this card's over 1 million coins. You have to compare it to the market that we're in. The market that we're in consists of ridiculously priced cards. Jude Bellingham, whilst better than this guy, has much worse chemistry links and is double the price. Should Jude Bellingham with way worse chemistry links and a better card, but not insanely better, be double the price? No. This Modric at like 1.2 mil is actually pretty good value at the elite end of things, which isn't something you can really say on this game a lot. Links to all the best players in the game pretty much. So I definitely think he's actually pretty good if you're looking for a top tier player in terms of that. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.